Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another stream. This is the Count of Monte Fisto with the Final Fantasy 11. It was moving truck day, so I am very fucking wiped. Very fucking wiped. A lot of walking to various places. Pick up shit. Very late breakfast. I had like a weird breakfast lunch, and then for dinner I was like, let me go to this one Greek place nearby and have this like orange cake that's very delicious. So that was my dinner. I was like, I don't want to be like, I really didn't want a meal. Like, I just want something sweet to snack back on. I also grabbed a beer. But hold up, let me pause that. Is this the Seekers music? I might need to change it to the Seekers music. No, it's not. Alright, we're gonna listen to the Seekers music. We'll see what it is. We're gonna enjoy it. We're gonna enjoy it together. It's gonna be magical. I can't click out of it. I need to remember that as well.
I should have left you on that street corner where you were standing. But
Reila, you don't even get the whole quote. Probably because of the delay on my side, if I'm being honest. But right now the upload speed is, knock on wood, pretty stable. The snack attack, and you're it. Is that a Mario RPG reference? It's Balome. It's Balome. I forget if that's the first time you run into him or the second time. But thank you for the 20 months, dude. Seriously. What's that guy? This motherfucker. And actually, before I do that, let me see if I can turn up Final Fantasy 11. We'll turn it up to like 9. Or even 10. If it's too loud, I'll just turn it down. Below me, great character. Haywood J. Below me. Oh man, but yeah, so I needed some beer. Desperately. I've also been watching some. I like the sound. It sounds cool, town. Good music, good vibes, really good vibes. The game in general does good vibes, so I feel like this town does really good vibes. Oh, I got a special dial key. I have a lot of shit. Recently raised TP. Like a one-time use. Should I use it now or should I use it later? I got this temple truffle. Let me eat it. I know what it does, but now I have food in me. Let me accept your invite. Yeah, so I've been watching. They usually use it during the boss fight. Oh, what the wing thing? Where the fuck that was? Let's have an elixir and a vial elixir. I'm not sure if I need them. I think I was holding on to them in case I did need them. Let me give these dark crystals to. That's a cool animation. Where's their thing? I think I see a thing over here. I'm gonna give the crystal to the thing to have more war points. Also, yeah, I really just want to have my inventory, but yeah, I might as well get 2 birds with 1 stone. Look at that. You can get rid of a normal elixir. Vial elixir's good. Alright, then let me just eat it. I just eat it. Let me eat this elixir. Wow, really? Yeah, I wouldn't want to use this in a fucking boss fight. Holy shit. Slowest fucking thing. I mean, I guess if it's, you know, between that or death. But it really should be all HP. Where are you, by the way? And where am I, more importantly? I don't know. It's a cool location. The vial elixir for NP restores. If you have healing. Trust you're fine. Good. Hold up. Reila, I'm like a lost child in the supermarket. A feeling I've never experienced. I just use that as an example. Example that you might correlate more with, but not me. I've never been lost in a supermarket. It still doesn't happen to me. Oh, there's this young, fine whore on the street corner. Look at her. You need me to find you? I'll find you. Reila, I just want you to hold the keyboard for me. There, you're up there. Oh, the food effect already wore off, huh? Beer box is kicked. Let me wait for beer box. Did he disappear? He was logging off for the day. Reila's by the crystal. Yeah, so what have I been doing, right? Yeah, really not much. I've been so fucking busy with, like, work and trying to live and then spending money for gay shit. Is Reila hiding from me? Reila, you better believe Reila's hiding from me. Reila's having a giggle. Reila, what the fuck? Why are you like this? Why are you fucking with me? It's too early to be fucking with me. Reila, you look beautiful today. Keep out here. Hold up. Yeah, mode. It's been a while. Yeah, I got that Super Saiyan aura. It's pretty sick. More like a Super Saiyan 2 aura, if I'm being honest. Got that electricity. Woo! Man, but yeah, so just fucking working, trying to live. That's sick, bro. Wonder if I can go inside its booty hole. I can go inside its booty hole. It's me in there already. But yeah, still playing Final Fantasy 13, slowly getting through that. My jackasses are now back on Cocoon, so I'm on the last 2 chapters. I don't think it'll be much longer, but I'll be real with you with Final Fantasy 13. It is as bad as its reputation, but also, one thing I don't think it gets enough hate for. And, like, I think it does deserve a lot of hate, but one thing I think it doesn't get enough hate for is the weapon upgrade system. The weapon upgrade system is abysmal. First thing, do your coalition. How do I do that? I go to him, I talk to him, I go through the options, see what I'm allowed to do, and then we do it, right? I can just teleport to it and do it. Let's see. Undertake a coalition assignment. Hey, you think you would just say what I'm allowed to do? Yeah, no, I really wanted to fucking, wait, what am I doing? Yasi Hunting Grounds. Yasi Hunting Grounds. Yeah, I really wanted to play some of the songs playing on it, but then, like, everything else happened. I'm like, fuck, again. At some point, I really am gonna, like, before we beat this game, put in, like, some serious hours into this shit. We're going this way, we're going this way. To Yasi Hunting Grounds. Did you say which biovac? Why are there 3 biovacs? And he's fine? Okay. Let's see biovac. Go to the 1. Wow. Cool. But Reila, baby, if you want to mute me briefly and I'll just, you know, be talking. And then turn on the stream volume and let me know how my my audio is coming through the stream, because I'm rocking the snowball mic. It's more aimed at my face, I think. I think it's in a better position overall. It is good, you're good. Because, like, you gotta set, like, the filters and shit and the noise cancellation to the room you're in. Oh, there it is. Like, that is really fucking easy. Western Adelaide. And we were in the Platea? Yes. Right? Yeah, I think so. I think I have plenty of warping points. I do understand now why they did tell us to do that list of shit. That little guide. If you didn't have that already, that would add a lot of time. So explain to this, so these are just like points I'm getting and you can do 15 worth a day? Wow, there's like no one there. Oh, there you are. Fast delegated. Like this gave us the heads up. Then we get some points. Okay, I got some bails. Oh, you get limit points too. I didn't even fucking know that. Undertake. Frontline support. Sazak Battlegrounds. Why would you only do one or two? And also use it to level up other jobs. That's a fucking good point. Here, I don't know. My only issue with that is, like, it's easy enough to level up the other jobs, at least for low levels. But, like, the low levels is kind of your opportunity to kind of get a general feel. A very general feel. Sazak, Biovac. Whereas if I just jump into it at, like, you know, let's say level 20, it's the first time I'm actually in battle with it, I'm not really going to have an appreciation for its lesser abilities. Oh, so tomorrow morning, I think it's more useful in higher levels, like in the 30s. Got it. Hello? Yeah, so you're gonna notice a lot more crazy popping with my current setup. Talk to Lucretia. What a villain Lucretia was in Final Fantasy VII. I feel like not enough people point that shit out, honestly. Like, that bitch is fucking evil. I mean, don't get me wrong. Vincent, while he looks cool, he is absolutely a beta cuck. But, man, Lucretia is evil. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. Alright, this is like every day and we need more bailed. And points. I'll try to do this shit more often. But tomorrow morning, tomorrow morning I might just do like a double stream of Final Fantasy 3 and the other one, because all I'm really planning on doing is just laundry and maybe some grocery shopping, and that is fucking it. Because in this week I'm gonna start on a boxing gym membership and go to the DMV to try to get my license and registration swapped over. I have to make sure that I also, oh god, call the insurance company to get that swapped over before I even drive it, because otherwise, if anything happens to the car in between that time, they're gonna be like, oh, nothing's covered, get fucked. Return a completed assignment. But then I also have to make absolutely certain. Wait, there's another Trump assassination attempt? What is this, like the 4th one? People try to keep burying them. Trump evacuated from White House press dinner. The correspondence dinner, jeez. That's some ballsy shit. Oh, fucking gunshots were fired. Inside the Washington Hilton Hotel. See, here's my issue is like, no matter how much you hate a sitting president, A, you can't expect to actually fuck, like, the odds of you succeeding is crazy. B, when you inevitably fail and then you're gonna rot in prison or just die, you've now empowered and emboldened their fan base. So, like, you accomplished nothing. Zach Battlegrounds. So why would you only do, like, 1 or 2 of these? Retardy Oswald. Well, I'll argue, I will argue that, Lee Harvey Oswald was a patsy. Zach and Battlegrounds, huh? These are easy enough to do. But that's the thing, is these teleportation points were like... They had to have been introduced in this expansion. Anything with the crystals, I think? It's kind of funny, because I did look it up, the teleport crystals, because there's teleport crystals in 12. So I was wondering if, like, were they added in, like, the later version? And then... And, like, after they were introduced to 11, it's like, no, the teleportation crystals started in 12, and then later on they were like, ah, what's 7 over here? What's this motherfucker doing? I think it might have been an earlier system, like, doing more than one. Got it. Like, they added the option to do 2 or 3, because they're like, alright, we're sorry. We're fucking sorry. We're sorry for wasting this much of your time. A lot of fucking mods, or bots rather. Two Western out of lid. Let's go. Speaking of systems, I don't think we'll be able to do the epilogue for this expansion. Why? Is it really, really, really gay, or is it fucked up, or what you thinking? It's a grind. It's more of a. Is it more of a grind than the? Fuck, I'm blanking on it. Oh god, don't tell me. Ottergon. There we go. I remember something sometimes. Are you proud of me? My brain was really grind there. Speaking of grind. Getting all these limit points in mail. Zag Battlegrounds. Nope. Fuck. You have a lot of requirements, a lot of coalition stuff, and like rank 7 in monster rearing in the Mog Garden. Bye. I mean, I guess the epilogues up to this point have all like not really added a whole lot, huh? Doesn't seem relevant in the long run. Yeah. But I like forcing you to do shit. Like that time I forced you to do the Mog thing. The Mog Bonanza, Mog whatever the fuck that was called, Mughal coup d'etat. That was what it was called. That was the highlight of our entire journey. You can do it if you want, but do you want to do it? I'll think about it. How about this? If I do the additional shit in my own time, yes. But I won't make it do like the prerequisites for the epilogue. If I do that in my own time, yes. If not, we won't do it. I'll be like putting my penis where my mouth is. To be fair, I did do that for Treasures of Ottergon, although that fucking really sucked. That really fucking did suck. Monster rearing in the Mog Garden, huh? Yeah, that does sound pretty lame. Boy, pop up here. Alright, we got one more. And they do not want me to do anything other than these frontier assignments. Let's see, Yasti Hunting Grounds. But yeah, Final Fantasy 12, I think I was saying I had played a little bit of that during the whole move. I had it on my Steam Deck, so I'm like, let me dick around with this a little bit. Got like 8 hours in, which is about the length of the intro of that game, where you break out of prison and have your like crew. Yeah, I think that's like the main issue with Final Fantasy 12, aside from like you do kind of the battle mentally outside of battle, like you do the strategery outside of battle. And then the game kind of plays itself while you sit in the cuck chair. I think that one of the main issues with 12 is that it just takes for fucking ever to get started. Not as long as like 13. When 13 goes from like it gets slightly less bad. See, the requirements make Ottergon look easy. Ooh, that is a big move. Yeah, we might not do it. I'll see how I feel. I might like get started on it just to kind of get an idea of what's in store, but then I'll let you know. But anyway, with oh god, with FF12 though, it like starts just really boring and underwhelming, and then it does get more interesting. But like 8 hours in, after you're now able to like do more shit. I don't know what it is about that era of Final Fantasy where like it's like the devs were afraid of like their own systems. They're like, oh, the gamers will never understand this. Like they thought you were like beyond retarded. You have to get the golden shovel key item to start it. I'll try to see what that. Hey, I got some more mailed. I'm curious to sort of what my merit points and job points. I have 1 merit point. That's interesting. Alright, cool. What we doing, Reila, baby? We're going over here. It's a beautiful place to go. My favorite. But Final Fantasy 13 weapon upgrade system, it doesn't get enough hate, and it needs to get more hate. You literally just, without any feedback, use monster loot to add experience multipliers into your gear. And then you spend mechanical loot to get a bunch of experience playing off of the monster loot multiplier, which then makes your multiplier go down, and you have no idea of like what the numbers are gonna do before you do this shit. And so you're incentivized to like just in bulk, like spend like 100,000 gil per item just to max it out, and there's so many levels, and it's all exponential. It's so bad. People need to hate on it more. Anyway, level. Hey, it's kind of Monte Fisto. Listen, I've got some juicy for you, though. You might have heard it already. It's about the Leaf King. You might have seen street vendors selling pocket-sized Leaf King charms. Their popularity is simply beyond compare. The superstition some people will cling to, but that's neither here nor there. I bring you some interesting gossip. I've heard that they have a gathering spot of sorts in Urcio Wild. Have you ever been there? No, but it sounds interesting. I think we have been there. Then your first goal is to find out where they live. That's something I'd like you to do for me when you arrive. You must be aware of recent abnormalities in the forest, being a pioneer and all. Those Leafkin buggers are deeply intertwined with nature, so they could assist in getting to the root of the problem. Root. I killed it. The problem is that none of them speak the common tongue. None, that is, except for the queen. I mean, if monarchs are supposedly deities incarnate, I'd certainly expect them to have a leg up on their followers. You're gonna make me spell that, aren't you? I want you to find and approach the queen, then seek her advice. We need to learn more about what's wrong with the forest. The rivers are running dry, the floor is changing at a dizzying rate, and worse. Some have even reported hearing unnaturally feral screams thundering across the land. Such an ill portent of our pioneering activities. None to date have succeeded in meeting her, though not for lack of trying. If she exists, she certainly wouldn't trust us. There must be some way we can open her heart, though the details escape me. If it were a mere question of words, then we would just send a city envoy to parley with her. No, it's gotta be something more material. To meet with the queen, you'll have to earn the trust of her tribe. I wish I could give you more clues, but those are all the hints I can give you. So what do you say? Feeling up for the challenge? Yes, what an adventure. Outstanding. Adeline's counting on you, Count of Monte Fisto. We need information more than anything else. No use going in blind. You might be able to find out something at the Mummers Coalition? Whoa, with all the pioneers coming and going. I'd like to see for sure. Oh, hey, my ramblings no heed. Godspeed, Count of Monte Fisto. Godspeed. Okay. Hey, so what happened last time? We were at like the dinner party and we learned that the chick we met is actually the princess or queen or empress, some royalty. She's like essentially like a tomboy again. And then there's some dude who might be good, might be evil, who wants to, I don't know, be out in the wilderness more, and then he has a supervisor that's like, no, fuck you. Yes, we did meet a vampire dude. Straight out of Castlevania. Alright, so the last time it was really just like an introduction of characters that are going to be more important, but we didn't really get much in the way of plot, right? Yorko Wild. Where are we going here? I did not get one. Mummers Chan. What the fuck? Well, I mean, we don't need their bullshit, do we? Alright, where's the Mummers Coalition? He disappeared on me. I will say though that my Oh, he teleported there. You're still in town. That's what you did. That's what you did. I forgot that they're all labeled.
Come on.
I forgot that they were all labeled.
Come on. Come on, Josh.
That's like each teleport sconce, whatever the fuck you want to call them, is labeled conveniently. It's a very convenient expansion. What is this? Like, what is a mummer? The hangout? Maybe this is a gay bar. I don't know. Interesting. Speaking of which, in South Beach, there was a guy that like was dressed just like this, only a little bit more revealing, and he was had the face tattoos and the head tattoos, and was also bald. And he was skateboarding down the street, wearing lingerie. It was interesting. There's some interesting people here. Talk to him sad, make him happy. I like how it's just the fucking guy from Mafia. The fucking Mafia village. Which I think you saw him before in another expansion, also role-playing as like a Matrix guy. Kind of Monte Fisto, why such a sour look on your face? Theodore. It is wholly unbecoming, but please, I am more than willing to lend an ear if it would help absolve you of your worries. I've got all the time in the world after all. So tell me, what troubles you this fine day? Whoa, where are the stream bots? I haven't seen it do a combo yet. No, I've already seen it did 2 people so far? Yeah, it was there. Yeah, they're definitely been going hard. But what's good, Amerishards? How you doing? Oh, also, I'm now using my desktop mic because one of the first things I unpacked was my desk chair. Although they didn't, it's like, you know when like motherfuckers put like packing tape on shit, and then you got like that permanent sticky on it. There's a sticky in the back of it, which doesn't matter because I'm never gonna interact with it, but I know it's there. Now I need to get some Gooby Gone or some shit and wipe at it with a fucking like paper towel. I don't know. I'm sure it'll fuck up the pleather, but it still bothers the shit out of me. Anyway, but the point is, I'm now no longer like a toddler at my own computer desk. And tomorrow morning, I am going to plan on doing a Final Fantasy 3 stream, because I kind of got fucked with last night's stream. And also a Final Fantasy Tactics stream. I got my TV set up. Rubbing alcohol, there you go, buddy. That works? That's all you need? Huh. You needed Gooby Gone. Look at me. Look at me. Spending more money than I need to. I'll fucking do that, though, honestly. Meeting the Leaf King Queen. Ah, yes, Her Royal Highness, if you will. Could you have the time, I would enjoy nothing more than to regale you with some relevant tales of old. But before I do, you had the fortune, or perhaps misfortune, of tussling with one of the Knuckles. I'm certain you have at least heard of their existence. Guardians of Ulbuka, her wrath made manifest. If you wish to progress in the wilds, locking horns is inevitable. Be that as it may, I promise you a story you shall have. Having spent many days and nights in Adeline, you have surely heard the name of the Founder King, spoken by noble and peasant alike. Actually, no, but you're about to tell me. Nice music. The trials and tribulations of centuries past are naught but legends to people living today. The story involves one of those legends. Let's see. The foolhardy king ventured into the wilds with his entourage, invading the lands of Ulbuka and slaughtering all foes in his path. Is it him? Is it him and he's immortal and a vampire now? Did he get cursed? Are we talking to him? Though his blade sliced through the flesh of many like strands of silk, a few particularly lurid beasts, those that now serve the keepers of the wilds, were not to be tamed so easily. When they were at last bested, they swore fealty to the Founder King. Today we refer to them as Nakuas. Alright, so super beasts in the wild, Nakuas. He subjugated one race after another, eventually breaching the sanctity of the forest's most inner recesses. Yet something caused him to abandon his goal of colonization. Years later, he left the following words as he lay on his deathbed. Never again must man tread upon the land of Ulbuka. This epithet has been known throughout Adeline's history as the Ancient Pact. The Nakuals are bound by this very pact, but they're not the only ones. You see where I'm heading? So you mean the Leaf Kid? Precisely. I don't know. You see, kind of Monte, the Leaf King do not look kindly on mankind's encroachment upon Ulbuka, as it violates the word and spirit of the sacred deal they made with the Founder King. Its power is absolute. The only one that can nullify the pact would be the Founder King himself, or one of his bloodline. It was not comparatively long ago that man respected this code to the same degree as the denizens of the forest, when the Order of Adeline was a royal force superseding all, that is. His dying wishes were also engraved upon the sword that he once carried at his side. Throughout the centuries, each king of Adeline had held the sword high in front of his subjects, swearing to uphold his ancestors' grand promise. Your eyes widen in surprise. I assure you, every last syllable is steeped in truth. Throughout, his cape is going fucking mental there, you see that? Throughout all of Adeline's history, her citizens only set foot in Old Bucco on 2 occasions. First, of course, when the Founder King himself treaded upon the land. The second was in an age called the Great Expedition, a time when the Founder King's words had begun to fade from memory. The remnants of the encampments set up during that time still exist to this day on the shoreline of the Eastern Sea. Yeah, but don't they need to, like, go on expeditions into the wild in order to, like, survive because this land is hostile as shit? I mean, they got, like, farm and stuff, right? Like, scavenge, get supplies. Please understand this was developed in PS2. The system was screaming in pain. It is impressive, isn't it, just in terms of the sheer size? Forgive me, my story has veered off in an unexpected direction. As I was explaining throughout time, Adeline's rulers have always respected the pact. Whenever a new king ascended, he would take hold of the sword and swear a solemn oath to uphold that which has been passed down throughout the ages. Yet winds of change started to sweep the city, and the Order of Adeline was reorganized into one of 12 noble houses. Yeah, we didn't meet the heads of the 12 houses at the dinner party, yes. I remember some things. When Ignace, the current leader of the Order of Adeline, came to power, he was just one man in charge of his house. His influence over the city muted at best. He chose to abandon the sword, declaring that the colonization of Old Bucco was to recommence, a stance not taken in well more than 24 generations. A long time. Thus a new age dawned upon the city, one of pioneering and progress. So, if he forsook the blade of his forefathers, into whose hands did it fall? Think hard, dear Count of Monte Fisto. The one who possesses it is the one closest to Ignace himself, one present at his coronation. In fact, you have laid eyes upon the blade on more than one occasion. It must be Arcilla. Precisely. The sword that our princess now wields is the only thing that represents the will of the Founder King himself. I profess that I have a tendency to ramble, but I assume this tale served to scatter the clouds of doubt that were surely muddling thoughts. Think of it as a tidbit of wisdom, someone with idle hands and tongue. Are you coming on to me? At my age, dreams are a thing of the past, as they have been for decades upon decades. Yeah, I'm assuming this is the king, and he's like some sort of crazy immortal that got cursed by, like, invading Old Bucco. I was like, fine, I'll never invade again. Sometimes I catch myself thinking about the Founder King. All he wanted was to catch dreams into his hands. So he reached out into the depths of the forest, attempting to seize what no man has ever touched. At least, so go the stories that they tell. I have no clue. Not that I would know. I'm not him. You adventurers cling to your desires in much the same way. No, forget what I just told you and leave me to my wanderings. Alright, shit. This is neat. Theodore, the immortal vampire, and totally not the ancient king. That's gonna be my guess. This time I will make a guess on the plot and be right. Fuck you, Reila. Always have to one-up me. Where did they go? Oh, there. Rayla's teleporting all around me. Reila, stop teleporting around me. Where am I going now? Reila, why do you do this to me? You're up there. Oh god. Oh god, stop. Pioneers Coalition. By the way, it's really storming here, so if I disconnect, got it. It apparently was supposed to storm here, but I mean, honestly, I'm learning very, very quickly that when you look at the weather forecast in South Florida, it's just question marks. And it's just always going to be that way. Also, what mission are we on? Like, just so I can kind of follow along in BG Wiki. Hey, welcome back. Did you manage to find out anything? Found her king's sword? Oh, you mean the one that Princess Arcila, I think it's a soft suit. Arcila. Always keeps at her side. You know how it happened to come to her possession? Ignace bequeathed it to her when he ascended to his current station. I think that such a blade would be a relic of centuries past. She guards it like a protective mother would guard her son. Never once has anyone seen her without it. You want to borrow it? Are you out of your mind? Must be really important for you to say something so brash. Oh, so that's the rub. You think the Leaf King will trust you if you have the sword? The missions are literally talk to this guy next mission. Yes, but I still want to just like see where we are. I like knowing. I like knowing where we'd be. I could just read it in my menu though. Not that I expect her to give it up like some piece of hard candy. But if you want to try, you can find Princess in Castle Adeline. Sure, it might be like wringing blood from a stone, but it's at least worth a shot. It's the only way to figure out what's going on wrong with the land. In fact, I'm gonna do that right now. Fuck you. The heirloom. Oh, cool. So we're on chapter 2. Of 5, but looks like each one gets longer than the last. Alright. Post it in chat, comp. Who's Muertos? It's away from Muertos. Eastern Adeline. Castle Adeline. Look, he cheered me on! But I bought a local IPA, which is fine. It's a little bit of a fruity IPA, which ain't bad. Whoa. Is it loading a fucking... Try loading the thing. I think it's loading the thing. But then I also got Cervas, whatever the fucking Cuban beer is, the Cubano lager, which isn't bad. But the Cubano lager, I realize I don't have a beer bottle opener, or if I do, it's in a box, one of the like 50 fucking boxes. Holy shit! I'm gonna have to pick that shit up, man. Isn't that's fucking what's her nuts' mom, right? Use your teeth like a man. Yeah, what? Did you see the video where like the dude uses his teeth and then like he's like bleeding profusely from his mouth? You know what I'm talking about? Same one with the guy that like tries to like break the like he's at like a bar and he like tries to break the bottle over his head, and then he just starts bleeding like he's like just all down his face like yeah we need to go to the hospital right now. Oh heavens, this isn't good. No, not good at all. Beer bottles don't break easy. Yeah, people will do some retarded shit. Fuck, I already forget the waifu in the previous expansion and the name of her mom. I know I've read it like 10,000 fucking times. Why is my brain like this, Reila? Please. Please, why? Oh wait, so there's Lil Set. I remember that one. Portia, there we are. You there? I've seen you before. Where was it? See, at least I remembered one of them, huh? You there? I've seen you before. Where was it? At the place? The place of the thing? No matter. What's your name again? Count Monte Fisto. That's right, Count Monte Fisto. You're one of the pioneers everyone's been raving about. Do you have some business here, or... Oh! Well, I have you here. You wouldn't happen to have seen the princess, would you? Arcelia, I mean. No? Ah, that's what I was afraid of. She must have put on her traveling clothes and headed off into the forest. She had been muttering something about strange going-ons at that Aragon Locust in the Certus Caverns. Oh, hold up. Oh, I mean, oh dear, you're not supposed to know that. I didn't tell you anything. And no one can prove that I did. Alright, Certus Caverns. Well, I'm gonna drop it by 1%. It was at 8. I'll have it at 9 instead of 10. Sweet mercy, this is not a good day for me at all. Here's a fun fact about streaming that I know maybe if you guys ever stream, you'll know. Everything on computers are like way too loud. And so you have to do it in like 1% changes because it's, you know, if 15% is ear bleeding and 5% is too quiet, every percent is a big fucking change. Kind of annoying. So there was a cave. Certus Caves. Where the fuck would that be? Go to an enigmatic device. Alright. Oh! The fuck? Alright. Weird. Really weird. I know there's the giant buried alien pyramid that reminds me of slight spoilers. One of the places you find and check out in oh fuck, what was that game? Subnautica. Oh, Subnautica is so good. That's one of those games I would love to stream one day. It is, like, there's so much shit to stream. There's so little time. Like, I don't even have enough time to get through the games I'm currently streaming within, like, a 5-month span. Yeah, Pete Hoos with his big obnoxious wings. Whoa, those things are fucking freaky, jeez. They do have a lot of fun with the enemy design in the series, but this game in particular. I got a merit point. Fuck yeah. Sick. Exciting getting merit points. Yeah, how are you doing, Mary Sharks? We're still lurking. We're having a chill existence, chill week. Another Mary Point? Fuck yeah. And another merit point. Fuck yeah. Oh, what is my limit, actually? 34. kind of hate using merit points to fucking improve the limit, though. It's really fucking annoying. Oh, let me, make sure I don't get any of this shit. Hopefully I don't need it. But yeah, Final Fantasy 3 is going good, though. I am enjoying it, although I do think that, like, even though it has a job system, there might actually be less replay value in 3 than 1 or 2. I'd say it's a better game than 1 and 2. But, like, Final Fantasy 3, there's a right answer to what jobs you should be using at any given point in time. I think even when you unlock new jobs, there's no real reason to swap jobs. Until and unless the game gives you some of the equipment that class would get. Like, let's say you unlock, I don't fucking know, like Dark Knight, right? You're not going to have any equipment for Dark Knight until you get to the town that sells Dark Knight equipment. There's a dungeon specifically for Dark Knight. Same thing with Dragoon for the Dragoon town. When you get Scholar, there's no reason to be Scholar until you're taken. You know, like there's the correct answer. So it is a significant flaw with the game. Although it's, you know, it's kind of what they were going for, though, is like, hey, here's a whole bunch of shit. Try to figure out what you want and what's good. And there's not really any downside to fucking around with it. Like, what, you swap jobs, you'll fuck around with it, you'll get some crystal points, get some level ups in the meantime, and then like, oh, okay, maybe this one's better. And then you swap to that one, you're like, oh, okay, cool. But then at that point, you're at a higher level, so it's, you know, I don't know. It's Final Fantasy 3 is a really interesting game. I still really like it, but I can understand some people not liking it as much, but I would disagree if anyone had it in like their bottom like 3 games of the series. That's fucking crazy. Final Fantasy 14 is making changes to its armory system, so it's easier to swap and play as other jobs. That's fucking sick. Once again, the issue with playing through an MMO. Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing with this, is like, you're gonna get a different experience depending on if you're playing it at launch, or if you're playing it, like, the middle of its run, or if you're playing it at the end of the run. Because it just, by the nature of what kind of game it is dynamic. But, all the same, I feel like I should get a real good taste for what Final Fantasy 14 can be. What's good, Social Justice Waluigi? How you doing, man? Like that Balrog? Is that Balrog boxing? Or the Japanese M. Bison? Initially, I thought it was Spider-Man dancing from the corner of my eye. Stream seems sharp but low. Yeah, sometimes it's gonna be dropping a little bit here and there. That's what I was saying, is I'm trying to find the best place for my fucking router. Hopefully I'm still legible. Maybe in a couple paychecks, a couple months, I might swap providers, but for now, it's what we're rocking, you know? I think it's fine enough to be serviceable, though. Here we are. Now we have black testicle spiders. That's my Amy like treating you. Got any fine numbers? Now I've just been existing, honestly. I finally got the moving truck finally showed up. I finally got like the other 90% of my shit. But of those, that 90%, I've unpacked maybe about like a quarter. I'll try to get through like maybe another quarter tomorrow, and then the other half over the course of next week. Man, this game loves its testicle spiders. Holy shit! Now we got some diseased Asian testicle spiders. Wait, let me use chakra really fast and see if it fucks with you guys at all. I'm curious. Does that help you guys at all, or no? What about this one? No, I think I already used that one. Yeah, the chakra just gives me regen. But one of them just improve you guys' HP pool. Anyway, yeah, so just Waluigi. So doing that, I got my first paycheck. That was like the longest stretch I went without a paycheck. That like was really, really horrifying. So now pay flow has begun, which is good, because that was another real source of anxiety for me. And that's really the lack of streams. That's the reason there. Is I just couldn't relax, you know what I mean? Like if I can't relax, I can't like stream. I can't like enjoy a video game. So now I can enjoy a video game. So that's kind of tomorrow's plan is wake up, get some breakfast, stream Final Fantasy 3, stream some Final Fantasy Tactics, then like go do some grocery shopping and like do laundry while unpacking maybe another like quarter of my shit. That's really it. Yeah, that's about it. Ah, shit, I need to, fucking... Whip, what is it, Heat shattering... Facility ring... Is it this one, the Shrizak ring? I think so. What we got? Give me a second now. Hold up, let me use this real quick. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now that's popping off. Fucking Kizaru ring. I think that's the one I really wanted. Yeah, how are you doing though, just Waluigi? Anything new in the life of you? Oh, but that was another thing. I think I started to talk about it at the beginning of the stream. I'm picking back up where I left off with the old school wrestling, so I just need to like sit down and eat and relax a little bit. So I'm watching some more old school wrestling. I left off at the very end of 1989. So I'm watching the Survivor series from 1989. Fun stuff. But, yeah, it's a little fucked up, though, is that since all that shit was bought from Peacock by Netflix, a large portion of the library is just MIA right now. Like all the ECW and WCW shit is now just, you have to hunt it down. A whole bunch of the WWE backlog is fucking gone. What a fucking shame. It's such bullshit, it really is. Anyway, yeah, fucking 89 Survivor Series. You got Dusty Rhodes, you got the Bushwhackers, you got fucking Rick Rude, Rowdy Roddy Piper, Jimmy Snuka, who totally did not murder that woman. Well, you have Zeus, because they're promoting No Holds Barred, which I still have never seen. I'm at the end of it, so I have not seen Ultimate Warrior yet, who's my favorite. I like to get both. Make sure to just Waluigi still playing Final Fantasy V. Is it your first time playing through Final Fantasy V, or are you doing like some sort of weird challenge run? I do enjoy my challenge runs. Whenever I stream Final Fantasy V, I'll do like a random job challenge run, where I'll have like each character roll 2 jobs. And to try to see how they feel. Oh man, but yeah, I got the TV set up, I got the sound bar, it's pretty sick. I just had to set up all the other systems at my TV. And then set up the splitter. I did find, apparently I bought it at some point, I don't know, maybe when I was like really paranoid that my current one was going bad, but it wasn't. I think it was a power draw issue, honestly. But it's like... currently what I did is like it's a 3-way HDMI splitter or switcher with then a splitter. But apparently I guess I bought like a 4-way HDMI switcher and splitter, which is crazy. So I think I'm ready to set that one up. It'd be like so much fucking better. Good work. Good work. Less points of failure. Oh shit, I forgot that they... Yeah. I was like, huh, the roots are still here. Fucked up. Gonna blow this dragon real quick. Maybe I should have boosted it. I didn't think I needed to. It's crazy. Yeah, the first time I played Final Fantasy V, I think I had the same impressions as everyone else, which was like, you know, maybe it was a little bit like, oh, that's a cool game. You know, that's about it. But then it wasn't until like second, third time I like revisited it where I'm like, man, this is fucking good. And then every time I revisit it, it's like I appreciate it more and more. I'm like, Jesus, this is a lot of fucking depth. Who's there? Like the fucking like nylons on her upper thigh. Jeez, what a slut. Count of Monte Fisto? You scared me half to death. Are all adventurers silent like ghosts, or are you the only one with such a predilection? Clomp, clomp, clomp. Wait, what? Wait, what the fuck does that mean? What part of Arcelia do you look at? Buxom bosom. See that? So, you know, her bosom is not that buxom, but her sheath tips are very nice. What do you want with my sword? Is that the Founder King's sword? You know that part of this blade's story? And you spent your time in Adeline doing more than just pioneering. Yes, it was once wielded by the Founder King, in a time long past that we now refer to as the Epoch. He is said to have carried it with him wherever he went. It's called Ortharson. You haven't come here to take it from me, have you? If so, you'll have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. Ha, it's a joke. Yeah, Monte Fisto, I know you're not that kind of person. I can tell just by staring into those clear, dazzling eyes of yours. Had every single, main chick just lezzes out with furry lust every time they look at me. You think this sword is the key to meeting the Leaf King Queen? Are you sure? I'm serious about this. It'd be an odd thing for you to lie about anyway. She's gonna give me the legendary sword, huh? But you know full well I cannot possibly just hand it over. In other words, I'll join you on your quest. We've met each other in the wilds before, Count Monte Fisto, so you know I'm not content watching from the sidelines. This Leafkin Queen. If the rumors about her existence are true, then she must reside in Yorcia Weld. If you look under your map of these caverns, to the exit to Yorcia Weld lies coordinates I-7. Press the action button on your controller. Come on, Count Monte Fisto, our adventure starts here. I feel like that's the obvious thing, right? Did I just get a whole bunch of items? Yep, I did. Oh, you better believe I did. Hold up. This is your fault? This is your fault for not reminding you? Why didn't you remind me? Not paying attention to the loot pool, yeah. Do I need the Romulite? The answer is no. How about the Axe Core? Probably no again. I think that's most of it, honestly. I guess the copper ore as well. What's up, the Genoan flag in my inventory? I don't even think I have enough room on my walls to plant that shit. Do you need me to wipe your ass too? Yeah? I'd be into that if you want to. We can talk about that outside the stream, so that way Social Distance Waluigi is not listening in. To us being adults and making adult decisions. Alright, I think that's good. Maybe I'll put you on a rickshaw and pull you around like that. You get some strong arms, Reila. Reila, you didn't tell me to use the Warframe. Damn, I thought we were Twitch friends. Well, that's private between me and Reila. When we do weird, degenerate shit, just like when you and me do weird, degenerate shit, that's between me and you. I'm a very private person. In how I groom my fans, like Bro Jared. Monte Fisto keeps sending me gaping asshole pics. Gay asshole pics? Gape asshole pics? Yorcia Weld, baby. Hold on, let me get a beer real quick. Fuck. God damn, that's another thing I need. I need a fucking, like a wheel thing. I have some fucking rolling. Paranoid. I think that there's one fucked up from the movie. Alright, I'm gonna get a beer real quick. I'm missing a cool cut. I'm missing cool cutscenes shit. No. Cool purple. I like purple. It's the same color as the rings. The Baltimore Ravens, the best kicker and the best quarterback of all time. They totally cinched those playoffs. They totally don't fuck up. Oh. Alright, let's see. Who is that? What is that? That fucking... What does that mean? That emote. Even I've never been out this far before. Have we though? Like we have. Whoa. Look out! This is just like in Resident Evil 1. We'll get to the roots of the problem. Let me down. Hold up, I'm pouring my beer. I can't hit the space bar. Let me down. Let go of pouring beer, drinking from the bottle. Well, I unwrapped these cups. And like I wanted to use these cups. I mean, that's really it. I was like, yeah, fucking shit in my kitchen, finally. I was really excited. Holy shit, it's hops. We can make beer with it. Yo, what's good, CollectedG? How you doing? Wait. We're not here to hurt you. Right, Count of Monte Fisto? Yeah, I thought we were here to hurt them. Nice ass shot. It's like we're playing Final Fantasy X. Oh, so how would you rate and rank, and how does your general feel on the Mickey Mouse PI game? The boomer shooter with Mickey Mouse. God, I wish those hops were me. I think I sprained my ankle. Isn't this bitch like a Pokemon that everyone cooms over? Forgive our trepidation, young ones. The tree is called out to me, saying that his sword was approaching. Or Thorison. Her voice, it's implanting itself in my mind. And you can hear it too, Count of Monte Fisto? This is no ordinary Leaf King. Do you think she... Welcome, children of Altana. You come to me like petals on the wind. I am Rosalatia, and I serve the Leaf King as the great mother seed of the World Tree. Leaf King Queen. The legends were true. You, young seedling, in what season did you come to possess this sword? The one he used when he fought by our side in time gone by. What name have they bestowed upon you? Your Highness, I'm Arcila, V. Adeline, younger sister of the head of the Order of Adeline. And you are the fruit of his tree? Call me gay, motherfucker? Let's see, the mouse detective PI game. Really good gameplay, fun bosses, questionable writing at times. Gotcha. You guys ever see that movie? The Great Mouse Detective? It's fucking been a while since I saw that. I remember it being decent. I am the direct descendant of the Founder King, if that is what you mean. My apologies, little Romul. It has been so many years I forget humanity does not bud like we do. This descendant, did you flower from his spore? Yes, I was his ejaculate once. And the plants wish to inquire something of you, descendant, she who follows in his path. Why do you seek only to harm the forest? Yggdrasil, the great world tree, has given her blessing to this land. Why must you take it away? Yggdrasil? And Monte Fisto. Have you ever heard of the world tree? The world has lots of tree. Let's see, there's a part of the mouse gun game where you have to rescue shrews with tiny hats that got beat up by corrupt cops. You beat up the corrupt cops with your fists. Alright, so there's some woke shit. Isn't it amazing that whenever they like put woke shit in games, it's like it's barely fucking like an inch deep? Anyway. The world has lots of trees. 2 world trees provide bounty and succor to all of Vanadil. One stands proud and majestic far across the seas in the land you call Razoa, supporting all the world with their roots. I think one really exists, and in Razoa, I don't even know where the fuck that is, of all places. The second born from a single branch taken from the first and transplanted here in Eorcia by the Founder King. The Twin World Trees is a story almost every Adelinian hears when growing up. Queen Rosalachia. What do you mean there's one here in Eorcia? The second World Tree is our mother. We are the seeds and fruits of her love. We have inherited a portion of her supernal essence, which we serve the land. Her leaves bestowed upon us grace, her limbs courage, her trunk resilience. It is through her bark that we have sealed the darkness that once gripped the land far beneath the surface. But the world tree to the north is no more. Her child, our mother, clings to life, but has been stricken with a vile taint for many years. She's fallen ill? Not just any illness, dear bud, it is a corruption as black as demons. As twilight fades and dusk approaches, our kind, which require resplendent sunlight and pure water, find ourselves succumbing to the poison within the land. And as we suffer, so too does our mother. Yet humanity, you continue to pillage the forest and ravage your children, and your evils have only worsened with time. I don't... So I ask you, descendant, do not harm us any longer. Leave this place and never set foot upon the soil again. Ask about recent changes. Needling, your roots are not of this land. An adventurer from the Middle Land. My words alone are but a whisper, yet to appreciate their gravity you need a roar. Take a Eorcia's tear to the only pure spring left deep within this land. If my sprouts, you are the true bearers of Ortharson, and within you lies the spirit, then Mother may deem you fit to receive salvation. Be aware, though, that you may suffer nothing but disappointment, just as we have suffered at your hands. Shall I give you a hint where to find this Eorcia's tear? Our brethren who bring life to the land had also inherited a portion of Mother's power. This is all the guidance I could provide you with. Seek them out. If you truly understand the beatings of the forest's heart, then you shall have no trouble at all. Remember, like, Fallout 3, where, like, the one dude that got fused into a tree, you just, like, burn alive? I mean, I guess you don't have to burn him alive, but I do, because it's funny, but then I immediately feel bad. Let's see, in the mouse gun game, you also interrogated one of the corrupt cops who said they were just following orders, and this later wanted to drain the swamp. Dude, they can't help themselves, they really can't. In their mind, subtlety is just like bludgeoning you over the head with a fucking baseball bat. Sorry for taking so long, Reila. I know you hate me secretly. Oh, fuck. I'm out. We're gonna chocobo this motherfucker. It's a cool place. It's essentially the Yatunga jungle, but with a purple Silent Hill forest haze over it. But still, visually it's cool. Yeah, the map sucks. Oh yeah, yeah, that's the jungle. It's just the jungle. It's the Yatunga jungle now. It's a shame, the game is generally good though. Yeah, the writers, they really can't help themselves. And it's gonna make all that shit age immediately, and that's what they don't fucking understand. Is like you can add shit to that game, but like you gotta be real subtle with it, so that way it can age more gracefully, because it could go over your head. If you're not interested, or if you really like it, then you can pick up on it. You know what I mean? I was gonna buy it, then I heard that, so I decided against it. Yeah, I mean, I guess good. I mean, here's the thing: is like, even if I wanted to play it, dude, I like my purchasing of games has gone way down. Like, I can barely play like 10% of the games I've played. You know what I mean? That I bought, rather. Do you have any of the war points here? I think I do. Yeah, it's all but that south one. I don't have the southern one. If you want to go, if you want to get that southern one, I'd be down. What's your call? In the presence of royal beauty. I kind of hate the numbering system of this expansion. Where there's the chapter number, the sub-chapter number, and then the mission number. We don't need it now. But the other ones will get to what we need. Alright, that doesn't matter then. It really is the Yatunga jungle with the Silent Hill of purple haze. Don't mind me, I'm just counting the number of missions since the numbering system sucks. $80, $90, $100, $105 is the magic number. We're 14, so we're like 10% through the expansion already, which is pretty crazy. Considering this is a the last real expansion. I call it the real expansion because the other one, the final expansion, where are we, like more than halfway through that motherfucker? Crazy. We're on the victory stretch, Reila. But one type of game that I have been buying quite a bit is like mystery and detective and simulation games, and it's like quite a few really highly reviewed indie games that kind of touch on that subject, but I'm not really sure if that's something I would want to stream or just play in my own time. Because the one where you're like a detective on the boat, Return to the Obra Dinn, I really enjoyed that one, like a lot. And then like the dystopian computery ones, or you know, you're like digging through OSs. I kind of like that autistic shit. That hits the autism quite a bit. Speaking of which, I need to keep it up on certification, just general like practice as well. I need to do that more. Some of my free time, I just have to like make sure I'm not taking naps after work, and they're like, I really want to. Gotta stay productive. Gotta stay sharp. Because that's my ticket. Where did Riley's go? Oh, he dismounted. music. Is the warp point nearby? Oh, we weren't going to the warp point. We were doing something else. But yeah, I do want to, like, get really, like, I'm already pretty sick with computery shit. I want to get even, like, more sicker. No, I got lost, so we're at where we need to be. Nice. Oh, is this thing? What was this question mark? Nothing out of the ordinary here. One thing I've noticed at work, though, which is kind of crazy, is just, like, how young some of the motherfuckers are at work. They just, like, rolled out of college and then landed the current job I'm working, which is nuts. I think I've said before, it is kind of funny where they're, like, where we're just, like, talking. And they're like, they start to realize that, like, I don't have a computer science degree. And they're like, oh, wait, what? Wait, so what'd you do in college then? I'm like, like Japanese. And they're like, oh. So how'd you get here? Like, they're very confused. I'm like, I got a textbook. I got your fucking education with $1.25 in late charges at the public library, you piece of shit. But no, but I want to keep going, because here's the thing with like, they're all like nice people, but like, one thing I feel like they don't really realize is you don't really have as hard of a drive if you haven't been turbo fucked by life. And being turbo fucked by life can have the other side too, where you're just like completely fucking defeated. And you're like, man, that sucks. You just kind of give up. But like, if you taste the rock bottom, baby, you now have a mortal fear. You also now need like therapy. That's another thing that happens. But the plus side is you're now like, when you like do some shit, you're like you're like in mortal fear of like hitting rock bottom again, which these motherfuckers haven't really tasted. I point that out a lot. I think in streams as well, with like people that don't, the kind of people that don't like Sid's character from Final Fantasy VII are usually really pampered privileged types that haven't gotten anally gaped by life. So they don't understand Sid's character, or I guess, you know, like Auron's character. It's just Shadow's character in Final Fantasy VI. What's another one? Setzer's character in Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy VI has a lot of, like, Final Fantasy in general has a lot of, like, I feel like the writing staff has a lot of older guys that are just like, hold up, we're gonna have that hit you with that unique pain. We're gonna hit you with that real existential dread, motherfucker. I love that PTSD you get from rock bottom. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so that's the thing, is people from more the younger motherfuckers, they like, it's a little bit lucky. It is that they like rolled out of fucking college and got, I mean, you know, kudos to them. It means they probably had like a good vision right out the gate, which I sure as shit didn't. I kind of hate that part of the system in general, that they like force college and debt on your ass. So it's like, it's a matter, like, if I have any fucking clue what I want to do, it's like, nope, just go for it. Like, that doesn't really sound like a good idea or good, all right. Yeah, but after like kind of getting fucked over a bit, I don't know. You when you like it comes time to like get like a certification, for example, you just go really hard with it. And I feel like a lot of younger guys will drag their feet because they've already like for where they're at in life, and or I guess for their age, where they're at in life is pretty fucking good. Whereas me, it's like, no, I don't care where I'm at. I just want to be further away from where I was. Running full speed in horror. In absolute fucking existential dread. Because, oh my god. But then the downside is, once again, I probably do need therapy. I probably do need to talk to someone about, like, this insane fucking, fear of, like, failure and everything happening bad and being constantly worried that everything's gonna go wrong. Which then inhibits my ability to just relax and enjoy life. That does suck. I'll be your therapist. I want like some sort of dirty RP, dude. That's what I want. Rayla's my bad therapist. Separate you the E and R. That's what I always wanted. E-Ragon. It seems to be the site of the airgun locust off called the Birophytic Boulder. Seems likely most worth surveying. What are we doing? And why are we doing it? Yeah, how are you doing though, Pickle? Shit, I didn't even fucking ask you. How are you doing? Once again, my apologies that last night's stream was like an hour 20 minutes. I really wanted it to be longer, but then like I got sidetracked for like 40 fucking minutes. Also, I was really tired. But yeah, I'll be trying to stream. Because I do have to like unpack the laundry. I'll try to like wake up, go out, get some like coffee, maybe a little bit of breakfast. I still have to like unpack all my kitchen shit. And then like throw a load in the wash. Kind of like do laundry while unpacking and shit, and then try to like do grocery shopping after stream, so I can get more stream time tomorrow. Is that just like a little baby Ochu from Final Fantasy 9? It looks like it. That's sweet. I think Ochu were actually in like Final Fantasy 1, I think, as well now. Kind of freaky. Let's see, Pickle, chilling, cat tired, might nap soon. Yeah, dude, I was saying earlier, I've been like kind of bad at napping, or maybe good at napping. Depending on your view of napping. But yeah, I need to like not do that as much. I need to like when I'm done work, be a little productive at least. Go to sleep early, sure. It's me, which Rayla, next weekend. I'm not sure what's the earliest you can start Final Fantasy 11 nights. Whatever you get. I'm actually working Saturday and Sunday, but it's like morning hours, so I'll be like done work probably around like 1 p.m. or 3 p.m. As far as I'm aware, I have no plans next weekend. Okay. Because what we might want to do is do like maybe like a 6 p.m. I know that sounds insane, but like a 6 p.m. Final Fantasy 11 night, and we can go for 4 hours, and I can pass out immediately. Because I want to say it's at like I work balls early. I want to say it's like from 5 a.m. to 1 p.m. That's not right, I think so. I think that's what it is. Which, once again, then I get off early, but then I also have to wake up balls early. But then the following day is the same schedule, meaning I have to be asleep very early. Once again, the work schedule for this new job is kind of all over the place. It's by like a necessity, a 24-hour work schedule. Once again, some weird like fucking Star Trek shit, where you have motherfuckers from like all over the world with various accents. It's kind of like an interesting conflict. It's not bad. There's actually like a lot of like downtime in between. Like how to put it? We don't need any of this shit. Like, they make it so during your work shift, you have, like, chill time, and then, like, alright, you're on high alert, motherfucker. Where you have to, like, fucking super lock in for, like, 1 to 2 hours, and then you have, like, a 1 to 2 hour chill time, then you have another, like, super hyper lock in for 1 to 2 hour session. It's kind of like that. It's kind of interesting. If I fucking just gonna fill my inventory and harvest the spot until I get the key item. What one are we on? Maybe I can read. If you can't read, Reila, I'll do your job for you. I am so funny, bro. Click on the Arrogant Locust. I thought we found that. Harvest by using a sickle on the harvest point. Well, I have a bunch of sickles. Let's say option 1 is much easier. Must enter I-8 from the west. Apparently there's a wall that blocks the path. Path opens at 6. Is it, or 9? This is that time. I-8. Enter I-8 from the west, though. There's also an Arrogant Locust and a question marks in the northern part of I-8. But neither of those are the correct location. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck? Why even have that bullet point? It's like, oh yeah, there's also shit to the north, but that's not the right one and it won't work. Like, alright, what the fuck? Why even fucking say it? Oh god, dude. The list of conditionals. Enter I-8 from the west. Well, you also get a pretty map. Night, y'all. It's 5 a.m. Fuck, you stay up late, Biggle, but I appreciate you dropping in all the same. You have a good night, and I appreciate the lurk. But yeah, so anyway, my point being with work is there's like a sick, twisted part of me that just wants to smoke these motherfuckers and leave them in the fucking dust and be the greatest fucking hacker and anti-hacker who ever lived. Yeah, I didn't even realize I have a job point. Sick shit. So we're looking for the arrogant locust and the fucking question mark? Fucking weird. How the fuck would you figure that shit out? I'd like check it out in order or some shit? I didn't even understand it. Oh, then there's question marks over here. Nothing out of the ordinary. There's the arrogant locust over here. Do you mine it? Do I need a trade? Do I have to use a pickaxe on the fucking thing? Or a sickle? No. What shit are we on? FF11 in the presence royalty. Maybe I'll get a second opinion. I don't know. Verify you're human for fandom.com. I love fandom.com. I love that, like, when you go to it on your phone, it's like fucking 99.99% of your phone screen is just ads and like malware. All right. You may collect it by clicking on the arrogant locust at I8. Is that not where are we? We're at I8. Note there is an arrogant locust and a question mark at I8 that is not the correct place. The correct placement is in the part of I8 that you approach from the west. So wait, I think there's like, I think I see where we're at. I think I see where it's referring to. I think we have to do like a big ass circle because there's like a tiny little, do you see what I'm talking about? It's like a cul-de-sac that is kind of cut off from the rest of the map. I might be able to snipe pull this bitch. Oh god, I just opened. No, I didn't want to open that. I think that's what we're referring to. I think that's what we're talking to. See what I mean? Lead the way. Oh fuck. Okay. That'll be hard because I have no clue where we're even at. I got this shit like on the map. All right. We are there. We were there and I found nothing. All right, well, fuck. I will lead the way after we kill this thing. We'll get on our mounts and I'll try my damnedest to lead the way. Like, why obscure the map? Like, honestly, though. Like, why not just have the paths on the map? It's so fucking cruel. Oh, there's another fucking creature, huh? Quick, mount up. Mount up real fucking fast. I'm gonna try my damnedest to lead the way. I'm completely fucking blind. We wanna hug. This shit. Man, I am really far to the north. It does make it fucking difficult, doesn't it? Is Reila still behind me? Reila's still behind me. Are we there yet? No, we're really far. Now I'm facing that way. Do we want to go that way? Or do we want to go south? Fuck. I think I want to go this way. Yeah, I think this is the way we want to go. Why not just show us the fucking map? There's nothing over there. Alright, just making sure Reila's still behind me. How far west do we need to go before I'm able to curve down? There we are. Alright, this is the next way over. Alright, let's destroy this thing. Yeah, because I think we get through here, and then we go just directly fucking east. We're approaching from the west. And then there's the cul-de-sac, and then maybe that's the fucking thing. Maybe. Oh god, I just got a whole bunch of shit. Great, thank you. Hold up, let me, mount up, baby. Alright. And make sure you're spamming that tab. It's a harvesting point. I mean, we could try that. I don't know. Do you want to try the harvesting point? Maybe. What are the shot? I mean, we still need 2 harvesting points. Do it, fill your inventory. Alright. It's just mount, you fuck. Oh, I got a yours too. Huh. That was easy. That's fucking... I like how it's like, yeah, that's not the preferred way to do... Don't do it that way. That's the fuck... Or are you retarded? Don't just harvest. Do fucking go around the entire fucking jungle with a thumb up your ass, ignoring the fake question mark points that are put there just to fuck with you. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, whoever wrote this wiki. Fucking assholes. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Alright, I did my part, which is accidentally get yours to this tier. I'm gonna count that as a win on my half. I win. I'm the best, I'm the coolest. Yeah, I had to clear out all my gay shit too. Some Lowen yogs. Oh, what's good, Shadow Sharer? How you doing, baby? Count of Monte Pico, hell yeah, dude. That fucking monk. Speaking of which, playing Final Fantasy 3 as well. I bring up Final Fantasy 11 when I play that, and then this, I bring up Final Fantasy 3, but like, both games, people talk shit on fucking Monk, and same thing in Final Fantasy 5. It's like, no, Monk, it does good. You hit shit hard. Like, what more do you fucking want? I don't know. Have you finished Rhapsodies of Vandeal? Oh, that's gonna be the final thing, Shadow Shara. Right now we're working on Adeline. What do I do with the Bowled? High Purity Bowled? I mean, I'll still throw it away. Fuck it. It's gonna hurt. Udamon Shield. Do I get experience if I'm like, no, I'm not gonna hate you cleaning out your inventory. I'm doing the same thing. Why am I gonna hate on you for clearing out your inventory? You do it to me, it's not fair, so I'm not gonna do it to you because I'm cool like that. Fuck you, Reila. Oh, wait, let me, fucking follow you. Yeah, how are you doing though, Shadow Share? We did finish, recently, Wings of the Goddess, which is pretty cool. I liked Wings of the Goddess, it was decent. I thought the plot was the best part of it, but yeah, although it did get a little confusing at parts. But yeah, there's a lot of rehashed areas, but it was kind of neat. It filled in more of the lore of the mainland Vanadil. I did it. I filled to 80, now it's 27. That's crazy. That's fucking wild. I did as well. I'm at 70, which is enough. Fuck you. I need all this. I need all of this. I need it. I need it. Especially this Yuan. That's really important for my scholar. But yeah, I'll still say, like, so far in terms of, like, world, I like the like, far-off land expansions the most. Feed your need, proceed. That's the tagline for the gay porn adaptation for Fast and the Furious. The Fat and the Curious. Tokyo Jizz. Hold up, I'm just gonna look at that real quick. Yeah, but I feel like as far as lore goes, I thought the reveals, the like initial reveals in Xylark were kind of the most interesting. It starts to get a little convoluted. Every time it goes away from Vanadil, this map sucks, by the way. Dude, the fact that, like, when you're looking on BG Wiki, right, it'll show you the areas, like, the actual map imposed on this one, but then I can't see what's behind it, so I can be like, oh, okay, I'm here. Because it's obscured by the map, so I'm like, I don't know exactly. It filled it up with marker instead of a transparency layer. They needed a transparency layer. Otherwise, I can't see what, like, the like, I can't see, oh, like, this is a little clearing here. This is a little path here. This is a path here. So you can, like, kind of see it a little bit, but, like, why not just give us a map here? But if you're gonna make, oh god, I'm stuck on a tree. Oh god, Reila. thing I could see Gilgamesh in the distance. Am I like walking into the ship? Oh god, Reila, I'm lost. Man. You're like literally in front of me. Somewhere. You walk around these cheeky monkeys. Get out of my way! I'm getting like hung up on everything. Holy shit. Bad time to look at my fucking map. Holy shit. But yeah, so if they're gonna make a map on BG Wiki, you have to like have a transparency layer. Just not like just thick ass marker where I can't see what's behind the fucking thing. Anyways, how does Final Fantasy 14 sound? It sounds good, honestly. Like I'm really down. The only thing I'm like not super pumped about is the fact that the dungeons are separate instances that are just like linear walkways, because that sounds like some of the things I dislike heavily about Final Fantasy 16. The thing about Final Fantasy 14 is that the maps aren't obscured. Oh yeah, no, I'm certain they wouldn't do this shit again. Like, they'd have to be fucking psychotic to do that. But yeah, so the things I'm worried the most about Final Fantasy 16 or 14 is the shit that I didn't like in 16, but like, specifically the shit that I can't even imagine working in a MMO as well. But a lot of the shit that didn't work in 16, I feel like would work in an MMO. But like does not work at all in the single player game. Fucking Final Fantasy 16, dude. What disappointment. Anyone who sucked that game off is either a fucking shill, barely plays games, I'm looking at fucking Asmongold, or they didn't like play more than the first fucking third. It's crazy, it really is. They used to have branching paths and such, but they simplified it way too much. Yeah, like, there is... You can have some fun dungeons. I know, like, even the PlayStation 1 dungeons, right, they're pretty fucking linear, because, you know, they have to use the backgrounds, the pre-rendered, all that. But, like, the linear PS1 dungeons, right, would, like, every single one would have some kind of neat gimmick to it, some, like, puzzle aspect. I mean, let's use the Ice Cavern in Final Fantasy 9. Simple dungeon, but with like you trying to melt the ice to get shit out of the Gizmaluk's grotto, where you know find the bells that shatter to open up doors. Kind of feels like a little bit of a dungeon, a Zelda dungeon. Final Fantasy 7, you have the clock phase, you have the shit where you have to like go underneath the rolling logs. You know, there's the goddamn fucking hand crane game thing, whatever the hell that was. Getting the batteries to scale up the walls. 8 would do some weird shit. Usually with like timers or something. But yeah, my point being is they would do something with it. Dungeons in Final Fantasy 14 are more or less set pieces to the story. More so in recent years, yeah. But yeah, no, I'm pumped for Final Fantasy 14 though, to experience it. Final Fantasy 11 has its flaws. Once again, that's why I would rank it like this. I remember one dude fucking freaking out and chat over my ranking. Like getting like legitimately mad. I'm stuck on a thing again. I'm stuck on a thing again. Motherfucker. Jesus. I want to say it's the mount. Like, I keep colliding with the plants. But yeah, look at this. And I don't know, if I was gonna drop Final Fantasy 3, anything, it would be below 11 and 8, but even then, I'm like, eh. Because 11 and 8 also have flaws, you know what I mean? 15's flaws are like too great. Once again, like I would love to rank Final Fantasy 15 higher, but cutting out major portions of the story and putting it in outside media, that's hard to forgive. And then also the fact that it's not fucking finished. And they, like, barely flesh out the lore of the world. And that, I mean, it's pretty, those are some pretty significant flaws. Yes, I think I'm gonna end up keeping it exactly where it's at. But 3, I can see, playing it, I see a lot more of its flaws, but I also see a lot of its strengths. I like the fact that you can buy broadswords in packs of 4, or 15, or no, or 10, sorry. For 5% off, or 10% off the total value. The fucking Walmart broadsword pack. I don't know, it's neat. I like conceptually. It's really, really gimmicky, but it's really fucking funny to me. Like, why would I need to buy a 10-pack of pure tomes? The answer is you never would. But it's fucking funny that they give you the option. Actually, is this it? Did I dismount? Is this the Yggdrasil tree, or... Is this where we started? Needs to be a site of the airgun locust off called the Full Clarity. I have to trade it? The thing? Tab to the next one to it. Oh, there's a fucking one next to it? What the fuck? Oh my god, seriously? That's so fucking gay. That's so fucking gay, dude. Oh my god, why? Why? Just have me, like, walk to it and be like, oh, he's at the spot with the item. Alright, we'll trigger the cutscene. Oh my god. Hold up, we'll get this shit off the screen. So Final Fantasy 14 doesn't do this bullshit. Dude, I so fucking believe it. I want to emphasize, I have no qualms with believing it. So you finally found Yorcia's tear. Children of man, mother has recognized you, and so too shall I. Place what you have found into the spring and open your hearts and minds. This strange sensation pressing itself upon my very thoughts. Neat. God? God? What the shit are you talking about? It's an underrated bit in Zoolander, I think. Can you see a Count of Monte Fisto? Images and energies floating within your mind. See a bad fucking pixelated image of a chocobo. What you see before you is the image of a land far across the seas, the land you call Rausopa. Well, I don't know what the fuck that is. Well, it's a fucking weird looking rabbit. And what it looked like many, many years ago. Get this mana bullshit out of my Final Fantasy game. That is a freaky looking rabbit, dude. This was Rizoa? And also what the Founder King took with him. A piece of the World Tree. The twin World Trees. Never before have I laid eyes on anything so grand and beautiful. This serenity was not to last. Tragedy soon came to Rizoa. What was that? The orcs. They're burning the World Tree. This must be the sordid invasion of the orcish horde into Rizoa. Those fucking orcs. Yes, Descendant. On this day, the World Tree in Rizoa was turned into cinders, its grace lost forever. No, it can't be. Yet the travesty continued. Mother was inexorably intertwined with her twin. She began to warp and change. Unable to maintain the form and shape she once had. This is too cruel. The world tree, all the forests, all gone. When the world tree in Rozoa was incinerated, Mother began to weaken. She took all the energy she had left to protect the land and stored it in her roots, which she sent out grasping throughout Ulbuka. It is as you would expect, her very roots support the weight of the world. The roots that dot all of Vanadil, they belong to her? When her power had waned to the point of being snuffed out, she used every last ounce of her. She'd use every last ounce inside her to bring budding new life into the land. To the northwest of here is a place known as Hamir. The land became deformed and rose ever higher. It's now covered in snow as bright white as the summer sun. Mother's suffering changed, even the weather of Ulbuka itself. Basically, the harvesting was the original way to get it. The other method we tried was added later. Yeah, but the other method's bullshit. Because the map sucks, and the directions suck. But then all the guides are like, oh, don't harvest it. The harvesting is gay, it doesn't work. People said the harvesting was too hard. Those people are fucking assholes. Like really, my god. There's no way the way we did it was harder. No fucking way in hell. The scenes that played in your mind are what happened to Rozoa. Happened here. And now Mother lies on the brink of death with only the smallest fraction of energy left. Alright, so I guess the Ancient King learned all this shit. Befriended all the crazy-ass creatures, came back down. It's like, we need to just live in our town and not try to take over all the wilderness. But then with that town now growing nonstop, they're like, alright, guys, we need to fucking take over the wilderness. It's the only way. Especially now that the relative peace is in Vanadil and more people are kind of like, hey, remember that colony that, like, our ancestors started, like, 200 years ago? It still exists. It's actually a pretty wild place. Big changes. Like when the Brits went back to Australia, they're like, dear God, what have we done? And what then? What if she were to pass it on? It would spell the end of us all. The grass, the trees, the birds, the beasts, they would all cease to exist. For you see, Ulbuka is not a land conducive for sustaining life. The changes in the forest are a manifestation of that phenomenon. How can we save the world tree? So where does the alien spaceship play into all this? Oh, we do not know, sapling. Our connection to Mother is starting to splinter. The only seedling with an answer would be none other than the king itself. The king? But where would we find him? Where are you going? Answer me. Ask the king. I'll get drunk. I'm gonna get drunk. I read that as I'm going to get drunk real quick. I'm like, god damn. Fucking do the thing where you like put a straw and like whiskey and like just chug the whole bottle. Yeah. 19 merit points. Pretty fucking wild. The 2 twin world trees. You must wait until the next game day after completion of the previous mission. Alright, well, that's good that you want to get drunk, huh? Although, actually, no, wait. That's the real time, not the time. All right, so that's actually it's gonna take us a little bit. I want to actually grind a little bit or something. Those were the days. Let's go, Gas. How you doing, man? Hopefully you're doing good. I was saying I got my stuff now, and then the moving truck dropped all my shit. I probably unpacked maybe about a quarter of the boxes. I'll probably do like a quarter of them tomorrow, and the other half is throughout the week slowly. But yeah, and then I got my paycheck yesterday, or yeah, yesterday was Friday, right? Jeez. Jeez, I mean, I guess case in point, man. So yeah, I did grab some beer. I was like, you know what, I deserve it. Went back, took a few good shots, and poured myself some Mountain Dew. Nice. Nice. Also, how am I doing on items? So yes, he says it's been interesting. He did a Sanic stream because he saw one of the clips I made public. Proof positive that bug broke him. Is it like for him to be like, see, fucking Sonic is stupid? It's like, alright, well, you're doing a 3D one where you actually hold forward to win it because, yeah, clearly the 2D ones are a little bit more than you can chew. It's interesting. Interesting. Now I'm looking forward to the video whenever it's done, bro. I really am. Dude, I still need to watch CollectedG's video, man. I've been bad. I've been bad with watching you guys and shit. It's like I've barely had time to fucking even game, let alone stream, let alone watch extra shit. I'm like, I need to like take a nice long coma. Like holy shit. I heard we have to wait an in-game day. Yeah, that's what it says for 2-3. Right? Yeah, the Twin World Trees. You must wait until the next game day after completion of the previous mission. So you might want to go grind a bit and try to get another job point or two. That way maybe I can even like max out on merit points. Possibly. Can do it. Fuck yeah. If he was making Ego Raptor arguments. Well, where he tries to like explain like, oh, this game's bad because, then refers to how he plays the game, which is retarded. It's funny how that happens, right? Whoa, come on. You're gonna cancel because I hit a fucking button, probably. Also, it's dog shit Sonic Adventure, despite the game being very easy. Well, you know me, I love Sonic Adventure 1, hated 2. It just seemed even more glitchy. See, 1, like, watch like a speedrun of Sonic Adventure 1, my god. Like, it is, the game is fucking broken as shit, but it's nothing charming about it. Then with 2, they're like, alright, we're gonna make you a little slower. We're gonna take away the world hub. We're gonna make the fucking levels more narrow and linear. It's like, yeah, come on. This is all the shit I liked about the first game. 2 streams stripped down, less shit to do, exactly. I know people love the Chow shit though in that one. Secrets of Adeline, Western Adeline. Assume home point 1, yeah. But yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna try to do both a Final Fantasy 3 stream and Tactics. Because yesterday's Final Fantasy 3 stream was only like an hour 20, man. I'm kind of bummed about that. I just really wanted to like do a nice long stream of that, but I just couldn't fucking do it. You know what to do with the Chow Ling Ling theme from Drawn Together intensifies. You know, I've only ever seen like clips of Drawn Together. I never watched the whole thing. I know they like showed clips of it all the fucking time on Comedy Central. Maybe that's because that was around the time I was watching with like Chappelle's show and Frankie Anchors and South Park, back when South Park was good. Western Adeline. No. Morimar. Wow. I've always wanted to like revisit and watch C-Lab. I feel like that show, the first couple episodes was a little rough. I never liked jumping into a show in the middle of it. But even Aqua Teen, you know, Aqua Teen had a kind of a roughish first season. C-Lab's good, I really like it. Yeah, so maybe I should just jump into like the middle of the show. And kind of back watch shit. I don't know, if I want to do that, also the, what's the show of the Egyptian dude that talks weird? And it's like really trippy. Because that's one I've never seen. That was Kino up until Captain Murphy died. Is it Captain Murphy, the guy that was voiced by George Lowe? Am I thinking of the right guy? Yes, and that's what I was thinking of, is Reila's Xavier Renegade Angel. Those are two that I'll ping them. Fortunately, my new internet connection's kind of shit, but I mean, I do still have a VPN, so I can just have that on in quarantine. Of course, then I have to think about electricity costs, but it is what it is. What dark light. But yes, I need to obtain the shit. I also need to slowly obtain all of the WCW and ECW shit that was on Peacock that is no longer on Peacock because Netflix bought the rights of WWE shit, which means that they're gonna slowly, really, they just want a competitor to not have access to that shit, meaning they're gonna really take their time with actually releasing content, and we might not ever get fucking WCW and ECW shit streaming again. You gotta love the current landscape of streaming and exclusive rights and bidding wars. It is such horseshit, it's insane, it makes me so fucking angry. But yes, I'm on Survivor Series 89. I'm at the very end of the 80s for my wrestling journey. I get to see Jimmy Snuka, who totally did not kill that poor woman. But you also see Ultimate Warrior poking out. And you see Hulk Hogan and Zeus straight out of No Holds Barred, which I refuse to watch because I'm afraid of how bad it is. And then fucking Jesse the Body Ventura is literally wearing an Abraxas t-shirt while commentating. It's actually fucking amazing. Brock Cortada. Don't remember Cortada. Good name. He helps with getting XP and capacity points. Fuck yeah. You also get like fucking Rick Rude and Rowdy Roddy Piper. What a fucking banging roster, seriously. I think the only better roster is like the fucking like late 90s Attitude Era. Am I paralyzed? No, not. I just don't know how to play the game. I'm paralyzed by my own ineptitude. I seem to be struck by you. Yeah, I need to watch Xavier Renegade Angel and C-Lab. Once again, I've never seen Xavier Renegade Angel outside of like one clip. But C-Lab I watched a couple episodes of, but I'd be down to fucking watch some of that shit. Once again, gotta fucking get into the fucking torrenting and shit. Right now I have my ExpressVPN on my Linux laptop, so I need to get it on my Windows desktop, just that way I can have that rocking. Although I could set up the Linux laptop on like my bedside table and like fucking hook up an Ethernet cord to the router by the south fucking window. I did mention that I moved positions of my the fucking modem, like mobile network. It's cheap, it gets the job done. But yeah, it seems to be more stable, but like the peaks were higher when it was by the north window, but it was more like all over the fucking place. I don't know. Maybe in a couple of months, I might like actually do the research on providers in the area to see if I can get like a cable. I don't think they bring fiber into the fucking place. I'd be surprised if they did. Oh man, another fucking place to whack this fucking roof. Jeez. I like how we literally just talk to the characters like, we must protect the world tree. And they're like, yeah, but those roots are blocking our way. We're gonna fucking, like, cut off the bloodline of this tree. Fuck you. Fuck nature, seriously. Yeah, good. I keep forgetting to grab my shit. I love forgetting to go through the treasure. It's my favorite. Bavarian? The fuck? Here we are. Alright, see if it's, what? This is the set I want. Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, wow, alright, so do you hate this bitch, then? Oh, you know what I did? I was hanging out with my brother, and it was my birthday recently. I'm now 34. It's scary. It's horrifying. I know Gaseous is thinking I'm just a little baby. But, wait, Apex Mob's here. Happy birthday, old man. Oh, thank you. I do appreciate it. But, so anyways, my brother's like, fuck, yeah, so whatever you want to do. And I found out recently that, like, the motherfucker has never seen The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. But, like, streaming Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, like, it's only the, like, uncut version, which, like, adds... Yeah, I know. Well, that's the thing, is he usually has, like, seen, like, a whole bunch of shit, but, like, I've been watching Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, like, non-stop since fucking middle school. It's, like, one of my, like, top fucking 20 movies, maybe even the top 10. Like, I fucking love that movie. But yeah, for streaming, the extended edition of that movie adds like 20 minutes that just like pads out the living shit out of the movie. But like, I still have held on to the DVD for the original. You know, he's got like an Xbox. He got for free from a friend an Xbox, an Xbone, not a Series S or X. But apparently you can just rock DVDs on there still. So we watched that shit. And that really is just like... It's crazy how good that fucking movie is. Like, it is so fucking good. Like, it is unreal how good that movie is. It's like one of the like desert island movies, right? Where I can just watch that and just rewatch it. Joy, it's all downhill after you reach 40. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, guys. Is like a lot of the people I work with are pretty young and have like lucked into my current job right out of college, which is insane and ungodly. But as a result, you can just kind of tell that they don't have that drive because they didn't get completely turbo fucked by life. So when it comes to like, you know, monkey branching, career building, and hunting for certs, they kind of drag their feet a little bit more, whereas me, it's like, I'm not even necessarily running to it. It's like, I really want the money and the positioning, right? I want just to be further away from behind me, you know what I mean? Like, I do it out of fear, motherfucker. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, please. don't let the years between like 2018 and 2022 ever happen again, please. Real quick. There we go, Shinjin Spiral. Hey, 2 job points. Mwahaha. This fucking piece of shit. Alright, what we doing? Should I throw a Kamehameha at one of these turtles? You just let me know. Nope. I'm doing it. Oops. fucking ruin the fucking, no, fucking again. Good. Alright, make sure you don't die. Good.
You almost got this one good.
Yeah, one dead. Ah, I'm dead. If you can slap my ass with the revive when you get a moment, that'd be great. I don't have one? Fuck. Should I warp back to the home point and then warp to you with a cape? Wait a bit. Got it. Alright. There's a lot of motherfuckers by my corpse. If I go through my menu to look at all my fucking merit points and shit. But it does not let me even rotate the camera. Good chat with you, so I sent a tail to the other person. Oh, what? The other person that came with us? That rando? That'd be very nice of them if they did it. Yeah, shout. Help. Revive. Please. Random friends. I didn't even think about that. Oh, I can't even yet. I can't even shout. That's bullshit. You should be able to shout while dead. Yes, you don't want to get too many of these guys on here. Well, I was surprised that, like, I thought we were far enough away that we could, like, kill one of them, but then two others just popped up, and I'm like, oh, goddamn. I was hoping I could get further away after we killed the one turtle. It'd be nuts if I could go through my menu during this shit. It might be better just to go back to the home point. And then warp to you. I'm gonna just do that. I'm gonna take the initiative. I miss out on job points. Not if I change equipment fast enough. I don't think I would have gotten job points if, like, I'm unconscious and you kill them. I feel like this is my only shot. Party leaders in an area beyond warping or a place I have yet to visit. That's kind of horseshit. Because I definitely have been there. Where was that? Bahamut Gates? Hey, Reila, make sure you kill them more slowly. That way I can get there in time, maybe. After I swap out my fucking cape. When the game allows me to do so. The Manigga cape. It's a good cape. Morimar. No, this isn't the right place. Or is it? Go through here to the south? No, wrong way. It is. Go south to the cave. Okay. Am I going the right way now? Yeah, I am. I think it's this way. If not, it's the other way. Run faster! I think this is the right way. Hopefully I don't get anally graped. Down and then first left. Hug the wall for dear life. I'm bringing friends. I mean, they're fucking weak. Whoa, wow, I just got a merit point. You see that? It worked out. That was fine. That was beautiful. enough points. Almost 3. 23 merit points. We have enough time to kill maybe 1 or 2 more Apex motherfuckers. So let me know if I should, I can use a long distance provoke. A very long distance provoke. What do you think of the fucking Chi Blast would be better? I mean, I guess if you're just playing as a base monk, that's probably the best option. I'm gonna do it. Like 2k fucking damage. Man, these guys are strong motherfuckers. Hey. Do you want to do one more? Just go do, because it probably will be the next day by the time we get to the point. Let's do that. I might have to merit 24. Let's get one more. All right, and I'll try to provoke one more. Do you want the little dinosaur or the turtle? The raptor. Really? Run! Get out of my way, you fucking dick. more of these sparks and shit. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, this thing. Good thing I fucking noticed it. It's got like 11-minute cooldown. Do I have anything that could, improve this shit? If the shattering's better than nothing. Man, I gotta keep an eye on that. The Trizek ring, it looks like it's got another 10 minutes before I can use it again. Which is generous, don't get me wrong. It'd be nice if I could, you know, do more. Oh wow, look at that. 13k, get fucked. Beat that, dickhead. Newsflash, you can. To look into doing more of my monthly quests. Yeah, what do you get for those? There we go, okay. Sick. Alright, want to warp back then. You get deeds, which you can exchange for goods. Let's see. Rayla's lying that he did 15k. It was like 14 and 100 if best. He's rounding up generously. Where we go? Eastern Adeline next. Good. At the end of the stream, I definitely want to use some of these points. 25 out of 34. I think that's the most merit points I've had in one go. Where we go? In Eastern Adeline. Screenshot my damage and tagged you. I rounded down. It's such a fucking piece of shit, right? Yeah, I mean, I have Photoshop too. It's no big deal. It's crazy how many, like, you must wait one in-game day quests there were for Mafia. Or not for Mafia, Wings of the Goddess. What the fuck, like, weird eyes wide shut parties going in this mansion? Look at these motherfuckers. They're both fucking guarding the door. Actually, Final Fantasy 14 is none of that. That's what I'm saying, is, like, I would be surprised if they did, you know? I feel like once is enough. It would be cool if they had an MMO that had the strengths of both. Because that probably would be really fucking incredible. Wait, just northeast of the entrance to the Peacekeepers Coalition. That's not where I want to go. Both have their strengths and weaknesses, yeah. I know some people, like, have their preferences, but fuck some people. This statue. It's nice. You gotta fucking slow it over here. Where are we going? G7. Reila, I don't know where to go. There Reila is. I'm gonna follow Reila. Approach Osgrain. Wherever the fuck they are. Oh wait, Osgrain is this way? Follow me, baby. I got a tracker on him. I'm the king of these streets. Now, how do we get there, though? Oh, wait, there we are. I think I got it. Look at how these bozos are dressed. What do you want? My time is too precious to waste with Commonwealth. Maester Gradzig, this woman is an adventurer from the Middlelands, a pioneer. Yes, now that I look closer, I remember your face. It's because of fools like yourself that the sacred forests have been violated after centuries of peace. Bah, mincing words to the barbaric outsiders a waste of time. I shall go myself. But Maester, I suppose you have a better idea for remedying this calamity. This is a matter of pride for both orders. Don't just stand there, follow me. You're a pioneer? Then you must be interested in what this whole mess is about. Well, obviously, a fight has broken out in the middle of the city. Surely you're aware of the struggles between those in favor of colonization and those opposed. Some young upstart from the Order of Renee and a lunkhead from the Adventures Coalition have come to blows. And since neither's backing down, the situation is just getting worse. The two are strict adherents to their orders, so any fight between them is a fight between the orders themselves. I bet you're just itching to stick your nose where it doesn't belong. No skin off my back. But Gradzig has likely put everything to rest already. And by put to rest, I mean moved to the squabble down to the Coliseum. Coliseum? He spent so much time in Adolin to be completely oblivious to the famed Water Garden Coliseum in Rala Waterways. It's a place where the pride is won and lost. Since anyone can remember, the place has been used to settle disputes and feuds, sometimes even at the cost of precious lives. It isn't a fight for barbarism. Strict rules have been put into place to keep all fights fair. That has kept the deaths to the minimum. But that doesn't mean some people... People spelled wrong. Oh fuck, dude. Look at that. Look at that. They fucked up. What an idiot. Don't come out with their tails between their legs. But there's no point in heading down there. They don't just let any riffraff in to watch the fights. The Peacekeepers Coalition has better things to do than keep an eye on any fool who wants to watch blood be shed. So don't think for 1 second that the guards will let you pass its gates. Can a guy go one day without someone causing some trouble? Next one, Honor and Audacities. Rala Waterways. Spelling error, this game is woke! I'd rather suck a tranny's dick while having a black man eat my asshole. While voting for a woman's president. Fuck, if I was more creative and had more time, I'd absolutely make that a thing. The comedy potential there is so fucking good. I always seem to meet you in the strangest of places, Count of Monte Fisto. Does this mean you also came here because you heard about the duel? The thing is, the guards aren't gonna let you in unless you have express permission to enter. Wait, but why would you care about this duel in the first place? I can't imagine my brother's stake in this interests you at all. Could be that you're concerned about the widening schism between supporters and detractors of the colonization initiative. No, I want to know about your brother. That's all I'm into. Monte Fisto, I'm not completely convinced this isn't just lip service. Either way, though, I suppose it's the thought that counts. Why don't I bring you with me as a guest? That way the guards can't raise any objections. Alright, that's another one. Head to the room at the center of it and speak to Yegha Dolashi. Oh my god. It really is crazy that's like the same size as both cities combined. It's just like the, I was bringing it up last time, Vampire the Masquerades, where like the fucking sewers are like 1-to-1 with the overworld map. Kind of impressive. Oh wow, the drawbridge went up. Fascinating. I guess Elder Scrolls Oblivion also did a good job doing that. I mean, it's interesting whenever you see this, but then when it comes to playing it, it can be a little painful. Nice. Yet another merit point. Let me make sure that I'm saying no to this shit. And this fill up quick, which I am not complaining at all. Whoa, alright. Fucking Reila over here warping through corners. It's definitely not my internet speed. So once again, it's going fine. It might be sometimes where it gets down. I have much higher priorities than hunting down new internet providers. But yeah, the chilling by the south window is the way to go, I think. I don't know why that north window, it's closer to the fucking street. I think it'd be faster there, but fucking not at all. No unauthorized persons are allowed in the Water Garden Coliseum. She's with me. I hope you aren't implying that I would bring someone of ill repute to the Coliseum. My deepest apologies, Princess. I was unaware that she was in your company. Please proceed. The duel should be starting at any moment. The fuck is she wearing on her head? Some Chinese man has lost his bat soup drinking bowl. Geomancer hat. Neither of you plan to back down, I presume. Why would I when this cretin's the one at fault? The only thing more ridiculous than that coat you call your fur is the way you twist facts regarding the colonization movement. How dare you spit in the face of the Alliance's decision? Geomancer was the one I rolled, right? I need to fucking unlock that before we play it next week. I really do. Bruh! I kinda like the weird-ass Eskimo-looking Geomancer. I don't know what the fuck they're going for with that hat. Try this on for size. It's certainly a heated battle. Guess Melvian was the gay pro-colonization elf, I think. And now for the grand finale. As if I would fall for that twice. Do not underestimate the power latent in all runes. Like that anytime they introduce new jobs and expansion, they kind of rope those jobs into the plot in some way. It's nice. What seems to be the matter? Cat got your tongue? I'll kill you. It's the last thing I do. You pointy your freak of nature. It appears that Alexion has the upper hand, but only to the unobserving eye. Note that he failed to mitigate any damage from her fire spell. He's in as much pain as her, if not more. Well now, it appears that the next blow shall be the deciding one. No, don't. My conviction shall never crumble. Taste the iron blade of justice, mongrel. Stop. Stop this very instant. Princess. Please do not interfere, princess. This is a city-sanctioned trial by combat. It's just... I'm afraid he's right, Arcela. They both swore to bear no grudge against the other. Everything's official. But why? Shouldn't have to come to this. Because this traitor spews seditious drivel from his gigantic lips. That's why. Using those big Elvad lips to smoke some Newport cigarettes and drink some Colt 45, it sickens me. Our ancestors lived by the law of the land. They listened to its breezes, read the flow of its waters, and trod lightly upon its grasses. And they listened to the Founder King when he forbade us from entering the jungle. Iki Aksamat Askamat recognizes the Founder King's word as the truth that it is. Venture's coalition, though, doesn't care as long as they can keep making their trinkets. All I hear is the mewling of a powerless kitten held by its scruff. Say that again and I'll rip your eyes out, maggot. Blago. I find it cute that you geomancers use this supposed voice of nature to rationalize your fear of entering a little forest. Once Amchuchu's revolutionary invention is built, you won't need to set foot in the forest, and our harvest will triple the size to boot. Fuck, I got a shadow geode? That sucks. Justifying your violation of the ancient pact with a mechanical trifle? That you disgust me. What disgusts me is your willingness to let the city's population starve. Even a simpleton like you knows full well that no airships can travel over the continent. There's only so much we can do via watercraft. Stop this at once. See, Arcela? A trial by combat's the only thing that'll stem the tide. Or would you rather everyone's emotions boil over into a civil war that splits the capital in two? No, I don't want that in the least. Mukbe Hajira Alaxonion. Wow, this is fucking Klingon slurs. Nice. Kapla! Somewhere deep within your hearts, you two must know that this battle won't solve anything. Adelin's assembly is the only body that has any power to decide the fate of the colonization initiative. No matter which one you emerges victorious, it will have no impact on their decision whatsoever. I beg of you, stand down. Princess, all I wanted was to protect the forest. That and not honor the Founder King's last words. You've said it yourself, Arcila. We shouldn't do anything to destroy the continent. Of the 12 orders, 8 support the movement, while only 4 oppose it. That is an overwhelming majority in my book. Shut your trap. How do you explain the lack of Ygnas's presence at the assembly meetings then? Does Ignas like play bass for like a Swedish death metal band? He's the only one who started it all, yet he won't even show up to defend himself. Well, you see, the rumors are all over town. What rumors? That he's incurred the wrath of the forest and is afraid to leave his bedchamber. What brazen impudence! Have you forgotten the Grand Chancellor Ignas is the descendant of none other than the Founder King? The monarch who founded this nation, the warrior who boldly strode into these unforgiving wilds and built a country from nothing. And that self-same blood courses through Ignas's veins. I will not suffer the besmirching of a name as great as his. You agree with me, Arcila, do you not? Princess? At least promise us he'll appear in the next assembly. That seems like a reasonable request to me, Princess. I don't know. The colonization movement has drawn its final breath. The end of is nigh. I knew the rumors were true. Stay your tongue. That is mere palaver, and you know it. I'll try my best to get him to attend. More importantly, you two shouldn't be fighting each other. You're both citizens of Adeline for the gossip's sake. Reila, do you also like notice the sister empress brother leader dynamic here between Ottergon? I mean, it's like almost the exact fucking same. It's just kind of weird. So please, let's just forgive and forget. We haven't met the brother yet. Yeah, but like, you know, he could be evil. You know what I mean? Like, he's the like brother-sister opposed, but you know, the sister's the like actual leader, but then the brother's the one in power, but they're kind of opposed in how they believe shit. Maybe he's the vampire guy. I guess he could be. I still think the vampire guy might be like the king, and he got like cursed by going into the wilderness, and then he's just kind of like chilling from the sidelines observing. I don't know. That's my theory anyway. It could be wrong. Fine, I withdraw at Arcila's behest. What of the outcome? A duel such as this requires a victor, a champion. Let me rephrase that for you, traitor. I lose, you win. Rejoice at your well-earned victory. Very well, I declare Alexion the winner. Remember that you two may not fight over this issue anymore. Yeah, I realize that. Arcila, do I have your word that Ignis will attend the next meeting? Yes, you do. Perfect. I'm sure Iki Askamak will be delighted to hear this. It really does sound like Klingon. It's awesome. Alright, fight's over. Everyone out. Alright, what's the next one? I might not have enough energy for like one more. Where are we going? Levy, Pioneers Coalition, Western Adeline. Let's warp out of here. You must wait till the next game day. Fuck, and it's 9. You just want to spend our fucking crazy points and then call it? Or what's up? I don't want to speak for you, baby. They should be called crazy points. I like that name a lot more. $2.5. Interesting. Alright, shit, we're like halfway through chapter 2. That's sick. Yeah, we're like almost a fifth through the fucking expansion. So it's pretty crazy. I think that's pretty impressive. almost, not quite there, but yeah, you're kind of close-ish. Though I take a time to check out the requirements needed for the epilogue of this expansion. Yeah, if I hop in, so if I hop in game, before next game night, I'll unlock Geomancer. Yeah, actually, let me go back to my town so I can see if I can hang up this fucking, Genoan flag. Currently editing my OBS stream overlay. Sick shit. Yeah, I would do more of that. I just like get dedicated to the game. Same thing with like a scare cam or whatever the fuck. I like the idea though. Going for a Win XV theme. That's sick. I was like with the old. It's like I was saying earlier. I don't really buy games anymore, but what I do buy is usually like detective games and like indie like computer fucking simulation crazy shit games. I was like that. But what was I saying? So before next time I play this game, like if I hop in game before next game night, unlock Geomancer. Do some of the expeditions. And check out some of the first step requirements for the epilogue to see how I feel about it. Does that sound about right? Do some of that shit. I'm like running out of rooms for flags. Do I have to like put this shit inside like a save? Yeah, I do. There's a link to dump chat. Check it out now. I want to hear your reaction. Alright, I'll check it out. Let's see, I'm going to use my webcam more often too. If Fenty can do it confidently, so can I. Yeah, I wouldn't be against it eventually. I have a webcam. I use it for, you know, dirty shit. Like to show my butthole a lot. There we are. Alright. So now we go in here. We talk to him. Layout. Rearrange. No. Layout. And there we go. Ooh, we got it. PPP from Kino Casino. I don't think I can put a flag on any of this shit. See this fat guy with the triangle in Kino Casino? Yeah, that guy is fucking obnoxious. I actually fucking hate that guy, if I'm being honest. I can't stand the fucking fat Kino Casino dude. I hate this guy so much. Okay, good. As long as I'm not the only one. Like, they're like really, really annoying. And it's one of those things where I question why people like give them money and attention. Because, you know, if you just don't do that, they go away, actually. Let's see. What geisha am I looking at? Oh, the Ingus directive. Have completed Records of Eminence. Completed Secrets of Adeline. The Imposition of the Golden Shovel. Jungle Nectar. And Cope's Candy. Where the fuck all this shit is? Must have received all other awards from her in order to obtain the item. Fucking Reha. Fucking Igdri. Obtain all the following, and 100,000 bald. Has defeated all 6 Nakual. Okay, so I guess mini bosses. While its keeper survives. Must complete every quest of Secrets of Adeline. All Secrets of Adeline missions done. Mod Garden Monster Ring at rank 7. And all geological locations at rank 7. I don't even know how to do that. Need to have coalition assignments completed and all coalitions rank. All of them, huh? At legend rank. Jeez. Yeah, that sounds like that might actually be a little bit too fucking much. I'll dick around if like I hop in game like to see what that like to have some semblance of what that might entail on a long enough timeline. But yeah, we probably won't be going for it if I'm being honest. Like, I like to laugh at lol cows as much as the next guy, but they're so fucking obnoxious. Yeah, especially the fat guy. Well, that's the thing, is the fat guy in any other situation would be a lol cow himself. You know what I mean? Like, he's the fucking dude that should be like, he tries to save himself from being bullied by, like, bullying others, you know? And that's, like, the kind of person I hate the most. And that's saying something. Personally, I find them entertaining because of how over-the-top and hyperbolic they are, but that's just me. I got you. Yeah, I can't stand them personally. But let's spend points. If I can figure out how. Oh, let's see. So I could do maximum HP, but it's like only by 10 points. Who gives a shit? Could put points into maximum merit points. I don't really care about that either, if I'm being honest. Because trying to put points into attributes, I feel like that's... Like, hand-to-hand, I don't really understand the point of putting that into. I feel like you're better waiting as long as possible before doing that. The higher level of your combat skill, the crazier shit you have to fight to then level up that combat skill, if that makes sense. Already that max. I can upgrade Shinjin Spiral, make it more fucking sick. I think I will do that. Fucking shit. Yeah, who gives a fuck about those? My god. Yeah, let's level up Shinjin Spiral. Are you fucking kidding me? Just dex bonus by 3%. I mean, fucking something. All points gone. Oh, that hurts a lot. All right, now we have 4 merit points left. Wow, that's fucking great. Wow, I can't even get any of these. I could put a point to vitality. Be a little bit more defensive-y. Or I could get max HP. I know, Reila, you're saying I should only put points into strength, dexterity, and agility, no? Like, I don't know. Fucking, would Monk not also use a little bit of vitality? Imagine, let's see, I spent a total of 78 job points so far. That's crazy. Imagine how I feel after spending 10 merit points each time to fight Lilith and not get the purple gear. That does suck. But yeah, I'll begin to do some more coalition assignments and see what the fuck monster rearing and geological locations are. And see if I can hunt down a couple of the Nakual wild keeper. I feel like the Nakual, like, we might have to wait further in the fucking expansion before it even lets us do that. So I'll look at the other shit first. Do what you want. You'll max them all. Okay, so you will max them all out eventually. Okay. Yeah, I will put a point into vitality. I'd rather have that than the HP. Alright, let's just start. Cool, alright, numbers go up is the kind of takeaway here. Monk. I could get stronger 100 fists. Or I could level all of these up by 1. Kinda like the 100 fists, although that's my hourly. What am I at here? Combo total 9. It's a little fucking annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to 8. No, I think I'm about to get that. I don't know. These are so small. They'll level up eventually anyway. Let me like just evenly distribute these. Have all my everything be slightly better. There we go. Now I'm getting the physical attack bonus as well. That's kind of neat. Takes forever, but hey, at least I got the first 3 rewards. Defense go up. Capacity point increases. Physical and range attack by 8. Not that range attack matters, but the physical's nice. Alright, I hit harder. Jesus Christ. Thank God. That's insane. That's actually fucking crazy. That's like that's unfathomable that people max this out and that there's more shit after this. Master levels. That's insane. That is absolutely fucking insane. Unfathomable. Actually unfathomable. And then people do that for every single class in the game and then are like, hey, let me start a new character and do it all again. That doesn't make any fucking sense. That doesn't make any fucking sense. That is... A lot of people just end up botting for that. Yeah, but it's crazy. Like, even just to do... Like, it doesn't matter if you're doing it with bots or not. The fact you're doing it at all is insane. It's like 50,000 hours of Final Fantasy XI. That's fucking disgusting. It's time to stop. I just want to save by a crystal before we call it. That is crazy, though. I can't fucking believe that. Like, for me, it's enough to get, like, all the jobs unlocked and, like, level them all up to, like, level 20, and it's like, oh, that's cool, I got all that, but... And I think it's cool that they have such a far goal, but, like, then it does make it so it's like, alright, if you want to do all that, that's, in this unfathomable, ungodly amount of time. Buy the auction house? Is that what people do? They just buy the entire crystal? The entire auction house? Is there a crystal up here? I know there's a crystal over here. I like the one by the gate, but we can fucking camp here. But all the same, I think that was a really good fucking session of Final Fantasy XI. I think if we were gonna stopping at a fucking spend one in-game day. And if there's a lot of those in this expansion, I mean, you know, then we can just, like, if it's in the middle of the street, we can just go level up more, and I can just have my monk be more monkier. You know, not level max, because that's ungodly, unfathomable, but yeah. Told you that you'll get merit points here. Yeah, and you do, and I have been getting merit points, and it's nice. But, man, this is wild. I don't even understand how job point, like, master levels work. That's insane. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Like, to do what? To kill, like, the most insane, ungodly NMs in the game? It's like, alright, well, there's other games. I mean, I can't believe it. I can't imagine playing one game for, like, 5 digits worth of hours. That hurts my fucking brain. Like, you know, 4 digits is crazy. 3, it's like, alright, that's excessive, but alright. And I mean, that's what I'm doing here. But, yeah, 4 digits, like, ah! And then, you know, 5 is like, oh god, please, no. God, please, no, why? But anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. Tomorrow, I'm gonna try for 2 different streams, probably back to back. But, the first thing to do is, you know, wake up, get breakfast, go through laundry. You know, that shouldn't take too long. Yeah, like, I'll try to unpack, like, a box or 2, or maybe even 3 while going through the laundry. Because I can't be, because I also have to get groceries, and I can't be, like, going to sleep too late tomorrow. But, I don't know, we'll figure something out. But, guys, make sure you're taking care of yourselves. Always good to see you guys drop in. I'll try to be streaming more regularly. But, much love, and take care of yourselves, and peace out.